This is Google Home together with ESPN Cricinfo Smart Update. We saw a game on Monday and a game coming up on Tuesday. That is our topic of discussion. I'm Nikhil Naz. With me, as always, is Michael Hussey. We'll dive into the program straight away. Okay, Google, match summary for today's match between West Indies and Bangladesh.
The West Indies lost to Bangladesh by 7 wickets. The West Indies scored 321 for 8 in 50 overs and Bangladesh scored 322 for 3 in 41.3 overs.
Right, what an effort there from Bangladesh. Not just this World Cup, is it one of the best chases that you've seen in one-day cricket?
One of the best run chases I've seen in a very, very long time. They were clinical. They were helped with some pretty poor bowling at stages from the West Indians, but some lovely partnerships along the way. The opening stand was bright, it was positive, and it sort of put the West Indians on the back foot. But then once Shakib Al Hassan came to the crease, he just took the game away from the West Indians with a magnificent century. He's been in great form for the whole tournament, and he was just impossible to stop. Litton Das came in late as well, and a magnificent innings from him just to sort of finish the run chase off. It was a complete batting performance from the Bangladesh team, and I think they'll take a lot of confidence from this win.
Okay, just taking on from that confidence that Bangladesh is going to take, before this tournament started, even when the initial phases were on, when everyone was talking about the semi-finalists, Bangladesh, not many were considering, even some calling it probably at best a dark horse. Now you think that's all going to change? Now serious contenders for that spot?
Well, I think they've let the whole competition know that they're not going to go away lightly. I feel as though their batting is very strong. And they've been very consistent, probably stronger than I was expecting coming into the tournament, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah. The bowling, it's serviceable. I wouldn't say they've got any real pace there to worry some of the teams, and their spinners are tidy, so that's probably an area that other teams will look to exploit. But I tell you what, they fight as hard as anything with that ball, and in the field they're very committed as well. So as I said, I think they're not going to go away lightly.
Just going forward in this tournament, as you said, I mean, in this particular match, this was a sort of conditions that were on offer was going to help the fast bowlers. Shorter ground also not helping spinners, but their strength is their spin department. Going forward in this tournament, when it's going to really help the spinners, do you see them become even more dangerous there?
Yeah, I think as the pitches get flatter and drier as this tournament wears on, that's when the spinners from all the teams will come into their own a little bit more. And Bangladesh traditionally do have very, very good spinners. They've got a lot of finger spinners in this team, and so they'll bowl well and they'll keep it tight. They'll be hard to get away, and yeah, so I think from a bowling perspective, you would expect them to get a bit stronger as the tournament wears on.
All right, that was game number 23. Okay, Google, what are the matches in World Cup tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Afghanistan will play England at 3 p.m.
Okay, it's England versus Afghanistan. I mean, I don't want to take anything away from Afghanistan, but it does seem like David versus Goliath with whatever little we've seen of these two teams in the tournament so far.
Yeah, I think we're going to find out about some of the characters in the Afghanistan team. You know, this is an opportunity for them to play against, well, arguably the favourite coming into the tournament, England, on their home soil. If you can put in a good performance as one of these Afghanistani players, your reputation as a player can really grow. So I'm looking for that tomorrow. And I'm also going to be interested to see how England react to a couple of injuries in the camp. Yeah. Obviously, Jason Roy has got a hamstring issue. He probably won't play. Owen Morgan, will he play? He had back spasms in his previous match as well. So how do they cover those with the balance of their squad? I think they'll cover them well because they've got a lot of depth in their squad. And yes, I'd say England are going to be pretty hard to beat.
All right, Bangladesh have already added some sort of spark in this World Cup with that win versus West Indies. Can Afghanistan really change the apple cart, upset the apple cart, and make this tournament even more exciting? Just a reminder, you can get ESPN Cricinfo's daily updates on Google Home as well as Google Assistant on your phone. This was Google Home together with ESPN Cricinfo Smart Update.